Hey, and good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining me this Wednesday morning for another Awakening the Force yoga with me, Yogi Cecily. And I love the morning classes. Thank you so much for being here. I love the morning workouts. I hope you love it too, right? I usually start with some sort of reading, and then we're going to do breath work, and then we'll get into some core, hips and thighs. I think I want to do a little bit more of an upper body also concentration today. So I'm doing a lot of heart opening for us as we get into these summer months. All right, so how is everyone doing? Let's just do a check-in with yourselves. As usual, I'm sitting with my right foot on top of my left and get us started there. And I'm going to take my palms around my knees and sort of lean forward and back. And then go ahead, close your eyes with this motion. Just check in with yourself this morning. It's Wednesday. It's hump day. Of course, we still, for a lot of folks, have shelter in place, but stuff is coming back. Restaurants are beginning to open, and so we want to really just start to charge up for a new set of challenges. And then let's go ahead and bring your hands into prayer, Anjali Mudra, and set any intentions that you might have just for this day, just for this moment. Breathe through the nose, gentle, gentle, gentle. Then go ahead, open your eyes, look up, inhale, open your throat. Oh, my, reach up, oh, and release down. Okay, see, good morning. Now let's go ahead and put the left on top of the right. Oh, someone's having an issue with their car, so you're going to hear a horn beep for a moment. Okay, good. It's not my car, so it's all good. Okay, good. Now, I've been reading from this little book of meditation given by Swami Shivananda. Little teeny book on meditation. It's got a uh, little paragraphs, very small paragraphs. Now, I'm in the section here on hints on meditation. All right, so why I'm just very big on meditation these days with everyone. You see, because it's through meditation that we find our base and our basic and calm and open approach to everything. So you have to at some point get to the ground level. And we do that with meditation. Now, a long while ago, I used to describe meditation this way. I used to describe it as a flat sheet of paper before origami. Now, origami is the technique of folding the paper. Sometimes people will make swans or dragons. You can make all sorts of things just by making folds in the paper. But the very interesting and curious thing about origami is once you've made those folds in the paper, you can never go back to flat. So you see, like an organ, it will always be fold back in towards itself. Once you've made those creases, and that's the cool thing about origami. Once you've made those creases, so difficult to flatten it out. And daily life is like that. Daily life creates creases. What is known in yoga as samskaras, vexations and habitual forms of thinking. Samskaras, creases in the paper. And it's very hard to get those creases out. And so you know what meditation does for us? Meditation is like taking a steam iron, just a nice steam iron over the paper and smoothing out all of the creases, just so that we can get back to our original setting. And so Shivananda gives us a few hints. Thank you for that. We need hints. Hint number one, retire to a quiet place. Yeah, you did. Yeah, a quiet place. Sometimes I just have to go and sit in the bathroom. I have to find a place where my dog won't follow me and close the door. Oh, retire to a quiet place. Tip number two, never wrestle with the mind. So don't fight it. You don't want to go to the quiet place and go, oh, that could have been better. Oh, I wish I was different. Oh, don't wrestle with yourself. Just get to that quiet place. Tip number three, make no violent effort to control the mind. So it's a lot like tip number two. Just don't wrestle with it. Tip number four, have a background of thought, either a concrete background, along with a mantra, or an abstract background, which could be like the sound of Om. Now that's tricky right there. I take that tip to mean to have some concrete intention. Do not eat the donuts. Do not eat the donuts. Do not eat the donuts. See, that's very concrete. Or to have something abstract, like the sound of a bell or the sound of chanting Om, or an abstract feeling of love. Just hold the feeling. That's a wonderful tip, and that will help you with tip number 2 and 3 of not wrestling with the mind. Well, give your mind something to focus on. So clever. I love these little books. Tip number 5, again and again, withdraw the mind from worldly objects. Withdraw the mind from worldly concerns. Now see, that can go with tip number 4. That could be a concrete thought. I am withdrawing my mind from worldly concerns. Just here in this moment, just for right this moment. You see? Tip number 6, there's quite a few tips. I'm not going to do them all. Tip number 6, if evil thoughts enter the mind, do not use your will force of driving them. So don't try to force them out. You know what's wonderful about meditation? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether it's a raindrop from the sky or a butterfly or a cloud, you know, it's just everything is there. Everything is there. Just it's coming at you, just let it go. All right, let's go ahead and put the right foot back on top. So stretch your legs out, right foot back on top. Now, how does all of this help us? How does meditation and all of this help us? This is my greatest recommendation. Try it. Try it, and you will know. You will know how it's helping you. Don't worry about how it's helping the world or helping other people. Don't worry about that. Take the practice, and then you will know how it's helping you. You see? And it's not all the time about peace and love and daisies and granola and all of that. It's not about that. Take the practice upon yourself daily for a certain amount of time. You will know. I don't even want to say. You know, people will say, oh, 5 minutes, fine. I don't even want to say that. Take the practice. Take it daily. You will know what to do. And then you will know how it's operating in your life. Now, my students know I talk about yoga like a marriage. You know what your partner does for you. Other people don't need to know that. You know how people will sit and go, I don't see what they see in each other. I don't understand how it works. It just doesn't seem like it would work for me. Does it matter? Does that matter? You know how it works for you. And that is the nature of yoga and meditation and all of these practices. You practice them and then you will know. Yeah? Okay? Right foot is on top of the left. You know, let's twist to the right. Inhale and exhale. And to the left, 3 more. Twist to the left. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. Twist to the right, sitting up tall. Inhale and exhale. 1 more. Twist to the left. Inhale and exhale. Great. Let's extend the legs out in Upavishta Konasana. So unfold your legs. Feels good. Wide, wide legs. I'm still sitting up on top of my blanket. Good. Let's massage down to the right leg. Inhale, exhale. Now what we're doing here, you know this is vinyasa. Don't get it twisted. Vinyasa is the breath with the motion, weaving breath and intention into the action. 2 more on the right. Inhale, exhale. 1 more on the right. Stay on the right side. Enjoy just releasing down. Round back, forward fold. Feeling so good. Come on up. And same thing on the left side. Just massage down the leg. You know, if you've ever made bread, think that you're just kneading the dough. Inhale, exhale. Well, yoga is just a most wonderful thing. If you practice it, you know. If you're new to it, you're finding it out. Take 2 more on this left side. 2. Now I'm just going to give you a lot of analogy today. I feel like it's an analogy day. Let's go ahead and release down. Yoga, you know, it's like hiking. Like hiking. You're going to go out with friends. You're going to go hiking. Now, if you've never gone hiking, oh, it's all wonderful at first. Oh, well, this is nice. You know, you just with friends. Oh, and then comes the first hill. Now, if you're like me, let's come on up and go forward, forward. So you're just sort of massaging forward. If you're like me, you might be thinking up that first hill like, oh, well, why bother up the hill? Because then we're just going to have to come back down. So why don't we just go back now? But then your friends are so happy. They're like, la-di-da-di-da. And they're going up and up the hill. And then maybe you realize that as you go up the hill, there's this wonderful, beautiful vista. You can actually look back and look around and see where you came from. And the air is fresher, and the trees and the plants are entirely different up there. Well, now you have some things to look around at and experience. Let's take the forward fold, and if you've got a block, you can place your elbows on the block. You can place your forehead on the block. So this is good, nice, easy stretches in the morning. No big deal. So that's yoga. Yoga's like hiking. And the more you do it, the more you anticipate what you're going to see and what you're going to feel, and all of the challenges are worth it. Totally worth it. Come on up, come on up, come on up. Let's go ahead and swing the legs around to the right. Give your knees a hug. Kind of pull everything in, wrap your arms around, bow your forehead down, let the back stretch, let your lower back stretch. Hug in deeply, 3. Hug, hug, hug in deeply, 2. So awesome. And 1. Great. Let's go ahead and extend yourself out on your back and give the knees a hug here. Right, very, very nice. Now let's do something that is known as, I'm going to describe it as gyrotonic, is a single leg, dolphin leg. You're going to hold onto your left leg and take your right leg up. This works like a water wheel. You know, it's going to go down and in and up, inhale, down and in and up, inhale. Now keep that water wheel going. And what you want to do is point the foot at the top and then flex the foot on the way down. Now we're going to do several more, just because this is so awakening for the legs. It's so awakening. It's a water wheel. What did Bruce Lee say? Flow like water. Think the way a dolphin undulates down, and then it's going to splash up and arc up. Breathe, breathe with this, breathe. And why breathe? Because we have to. Take two more, and because it's yoga. And up and one. Good, in and up. Take that leg up and make circles with the ankle. Circles with the foot. Circle, circle, circle. If you get a little crickle, crackly popcorn sound, that's good. That's good. Reverse the ankle circle. Reverse that circle. 5 and 4. Spread out your toes. Find your feet. Find your arches. 2. Find your heel bone. Yeah. And 1. Good. Roll forward and hug the legs in. Get back to that little potato bud hugging in. Right, put your nose right down in the center. Hug and get very close to yourself. So lovely. And then roll back on your back and give your knees a hug back here. Now you see, I'm practicing yoga all day long. Start the water wheel with your left leg. And so the morning practice, I just keep telling everyone, it's all about the morning practice. Cheryl knows, she's out there. Cheryl knows it's all about the morning practice. And then especially if you're doing any of the evening or any of the more vigorous vinyasa flows, some of the advanced classes, you know, all of the muscles just sort of tighten up overnight. And so when you get this morning practice in, then it actually helps you do a secondary afternoon or evening practice. It helps you. Well, it also helps you with your day. Helps you, you go shower, change, you're going to go get that cup of coffee, you're going to feel so good when you get to your desk, when you get to your place of work, you're going to feel so good because you actually spent some time in the morning giving yourself something. Let's go ahead and take the left leg up and ankle circles. So those of you out there who know me, I've got a little bit of a nagging tone, a little nagging at you today, right? Because we practice yoga, yes, reverse the circles. Now, if you don't practice something, okay, dig it for real. How's it going to work? How's it going to work? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Give your knees a hug. Great. Well, roll on forward. Soles of the feet together, Baddha Konasana. Now, if you want to sit back on a blanket, go ahead. That might help you. We're going to hold onto the feet. Yeah, like if you don't practice, how's it going to work? Would you like another analogy? Just say yes. Yes, Cecily. There are people in the world who, they put their clothes in the dryer. They put their clothes in the dryer, especially if you have a dryer in your home. Now, if you don't have a dryer in your home, it's harder. You got to go down downstairs and go to some kind of laundromat, it's harder. But if you got a dryer in your home, there are people who put the clothes in the dryer and like never fold them. So they just put it on the little spin, the little 10-minute spin and heat, and then take it and shake it out, and they just use the dryer to get the wrinkles out, and they never actually fold stuff and put it away. I'm going to tell you, yes, I have done that. I'm not talking about anybody else but me. So I think sometimes that's what we're doing with the yoga. We're never completing. We're never completing it. So if I use laundry as an analogy, well, you got to get the laundry, then you got to get your little stain stick, the little stick that works the stains out. You got to look at what you're putting into the wash. Yes, you have to separate the lights from the darks and all of that kind of stuff. So there's a little bit of work before you even throw it in the wash. Got to take it out of the wash. Let's inhale, exhale, forward fold over Baddha Konasana. Take it out of the wash and untangle pieces. You get some towels and sheets in there, get tangled up with your yoga tights. You're supposed to untangle all of that before you put it in the dryer. Shake it out. Going back and forth in Baddha Konasana. Yeah, so if you think of yoga like laundry, you know, there's certainly a lot more than just using the dryer to freshen your clothes. It's a whole process that involves asana, meditation. In the Yoga Sutras, you have the steps of Ashtanga. Take 2 more of these, which includes the yamas and the niyamas. Take 1 more of these. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Right on. Okay, good. Go ahead, straighten your legs out in front. And we're going to bring the hands in prayer position. Work this prayer forward, up, back, and open. Now, bring it back together in prayer. So I'm going to add a slight forward fold. Forward and open, open, open. Prayer. Forward and open, open, open. Prayer. Forward and open, open, open. Prayer. Forward and open, open, open. Prayer position. Forward. 4 more. Open, open, open. Prayer. 3 more. Forward and open, open. Prayer. 2 more. Inhale, open, 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 open. Prayer, and 1 more. Open, open, open. Now we're going to stay here and go back, 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 and back, 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 and back, back. Yeah, you did. Back, back, back. Upper back, yep, back. And the shoulders. Back, 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 back. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Arms at your sides. Baddha Konasana once more. In this Baddha Konasana, the elbows will go inside and then outside and inside and outside. So I'm going to get a bit of a deeper position. Take the breath up, look up, open your heart, inhale, exhale, forward, elbows on the inside. Inhale up, elbows on the outside, exhale, forward, way down, way down. Inhale up, elbows on the inside, exhale, forward, 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 inhale up. And exhales on the outside, elbows on the outside, forward, 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 and up. Once more, each position, elbows on the inside, exhale, forward, way down, Baddha Konasana, good. Inhale, exhale, elbows on the outside, way down, Baddha Konasana. Great, legs forward. Prayer position. Forward fold and up. Prayer. 5 more. Forward fold and up. Prayer position. Forward fold. You love it. Up. You love it. Prayer position, forward fold, up. Yeah, get those elbows forward and the hands back. Prayer, 2 more, forward fold, up, elbows forward, hands back, right? And prayer, forward and up. And then we're just going to go back and back and back. Yes, this is 2 for 1, if not more. Because on the one hand, you're doing all of your thoracic conditioning, external rotators, rotator cuff, rear deltoid, latissimus dorsi. Yeah. On the one hand, you are doing all of that, but you're also heart opening. Heart chakra, 3, 2, and 1, which you're going to feel when you relax the arms. So you just feel nice and calm. So that's going to be a good exercise to help you calm down. Okay, take your legs to the right. Let's start to move it. I like to move it. I like to move it. Roll forward, straight legs, easy forward fold. Draw back, draw both knees in and hold. 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 Roll back. Straight legs forward. Forward fold. One leg at a time, draw up and hold. 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 Hands back, roll back. Breathe. Roll forward, straight legs, forward fold. One leg at a time, come up and hold. Yes. Hold. 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 Let's do 2 more. Roll back and forward. Forward fold. Way down stretch. And up, one knee at a time. Yes. And hold. Breathe. 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 One more. Roll back. Roll forward. You're doing great. You're doing great. Forward fold. Then draw up and hold. 5, 4. See, you're holding on. 3. If you feel like you want to let go, let go. 2, and a 1. Good. Legs down and out. Wonderful. Place your hands behind your back. Lift the ribs up. Roll the shoulders back. Roll the shoulders back. Great. Change your hands. Turn your fingertips in. Step your feet in. Upward plank. And hold. And hold. Now I'm looking forward. No need to look back because we really want to push up with the buttocks. Great. Have a seat. Turn your fingertips the other way. Send the ribs forward. Roll the shoulders back. Yes. 3. You're just gently looking up. 2 and 1. Turn the fingertips the other way. Step your feet in. Press the buttocks up. Right. Now, for my advanced students, I know a lot of this seems sort of remedial, or maybe you're thinking it's a beginner practice. I just don't think of yoga that way anymore. Right fingertips back, ribs forward and open, shoulders back. Inhale. Good. Turn your fingertips in. Great. Bending in and pressing up. Up. Good. See, looking forward. 3, 2, and 1. I want to do 1 more of these. Fingertips back, ribs up, shoulders back. Get that articulation in the pelvis, yes? And the ribs, the entire spine, supple spine. Fingertips this way. Last time, it's a modified upward plank. Oh, push up with the buttocks. Push up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and a 1. Okay, let's go on to all 4. Swing your legs around and back. Awesome. Awesome here, all 4s. Big circles with the hips. Hip circles. Go around. Okay, would you like another analogy? Yeah? So what we're doing, listen, you got to think about it like a five-course meal. Or even if, there's just so many different styles of eating. Family style, Italian, whatever. And the one way you could think, oh, here's the antipasta, and let's go the other way with your hip circles. Here's your digestive, and, separate all the pieces out. But at the end of the day, you're going to eat. So listen, that's why I don't think about the separated out portions. There's morning practice. There's all of these restorative postures and a restorative attitude, but it's still part of the eating experience. Take your child's pose. Child's pose. I'm going to turn my blanket this way for my knees. Child's pose. All right, good. Walk your hands towards me to the left in child's pose. Right, really, really sickle your body to the left. And then turn your right ear down and then raise your left elbow. 3, raise your left elbow. 2, twist, twist, twist. And 1. Then take that stretch in the other way. Take it to the right. So that means you're going to twist your left ear down and raise your right elbow. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Out for modified push-ups. Cross the ankles. 5 push-ups down and up. 1, up, 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 and 2, up, up, up. Come on now. 3. Work it out now. Yes. 4. 1 more time. 1 more. 5. And child's pose. Nice. So nice. So good. Okay, come on up. Face me. You're on your knees. Please take your right arm and twist it up. And then the right arm twist under. Again, up, big, inhale, and under. Go once more, up, 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 twist, and under. Great. Well, go ahead and take your left hand, reach forward straight for me. Reach out. The palm of the left hand is down. The palm of your right hand is up. And then roll your left shoulder back to the spine. Lift up your left elbow and roll it back. 3 and 2. Yep, and 1. Changing sides, left arm twist up. Inhale and under. Exhale. Yes, yes, up, very vigorous flow of breath, and under, and up. You all know how important I think twisting is, and under. Good, up, stimulates all of the internal organs, and under. Take 1 more, up, and under. Great. Left palm of the left hand is up, palm of the right hand is down. Reach your right hand straight towards me. But then turn your gaze and turn your ribs to the right. Roll the left shoulder back. Roll the left elbow up. 3 and 2 and 1. Awesome. Prasarita Padottanasana. Step wide. I'm going to get rid of the blanket and enjoy the stretch. Well, in the stretch, take both hands over to the right. Feels so good. Turn to the right side, lunge, drop the left knee, raise your arms, inhale. Exhale, hands down, Prasarita Padottanasana, face me. Exhale to the left side, legs stretch left. Oh. Turn to the left side, lunge, drop the knee, crescent warrior up. Just feel it, no big deal. Hands down, Prasarita Padottanasana. Inhale. Right side, stretch. Right side, lunge. And hands down. Prasarita Padottanasana. Inhale, exhale. Left side, stretch. Sure. Left side, lunge. Why not? Arms up, 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 up. Crescent lunge, hands down. Let's do one more round in each position. Prasarita Padottanasana. Right side, stretch. Inhale. Right side, lunge. You see, pivot on your feet. You just start to get very good at pivoting on the feet. Hands down and Prasarita Padottanasana. And left side, last stretch, left side, stretch. Left side, lunge. Wonderful. And hands up. Let's stay facing this way. Downward facing dog, pedal pushers. Pedal push. Pedal push. What is it? One knee bending and the other leg straightening. Pedal push. I always focus on the leg that's straightening. Pedal push. And pedal push. One more. Pedal push. Bend your knees to the mat. Step your right foot forward. Gentle, gentle, no big deal hamstring stretch. I know you feel it. Good. Come on up. You're going to bend that forward knee. Place the fingertips behind your ears. You see? You're going to go up. Big, big arms. Big, big arms. And then come back with the fingertips behind the ear. So this is our chakra opening upper body work. But you're going to feel the hip flexor stretch. As I fade back, which is an arcing back, but also falling back. Open the arms big. Now my heart is simply to the sky, and then fingertips behind the ears. We'll do this once more. I call it like fading back, falling back, and then your heart, literally like a table. You're making a table, and then reach and open. I'm not looking back. I'm looking at the ceiling. Good. Downward dog. Pedal pushers. Great. Pedal push. That feels good. Pedal push. Breathe. Pedal push. And pedal push. And one more. Good. Bend your knees down. Step your left foot forward. Easy in the hamstring stretch. It's just morning. What's for breakfast? Not donuts. Not donuts. Oh my goodness. Donuts. I love donuts. I love donuts and pizza. I'm just going to say, I haven't had those things in years though. Good, great. Now you're going to bend that left knee. Place your fingertips behind your ears. I haven't had those things in a long while. I love them so much that I don't think I ever have to eat them again because I just remember. You're going to lean back, fade back. Oh, open your heart to the sky. Open these big, big parachute arms. Good. Fingertips behind the ears. Just come upright and breathe. And two more. Fade back. So what you're trying to do is say, here's my heart, and face it to the sky. Reach back. You'll be okay. You'll be fine. And come on up. See, it's a 2-for-1. Right? So you are conditioning the body, stimulating the spine, opening the front abdominals, and opening the heart chakra. And hands down. Good. Downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. Then pedal push. Pedal push. Pedal push. Yeah. Pedal push. And pedal push. Listen carefully in this downward facing dog. Right leg lift. Right leg. Step the right foot forward, lunge, crescent warrior, arms up. Good, twisted prayer, exhale. Arms up and plank. Lower the body down. Twist cobra to the right. Set your hands wider. High, twisted cobra. And down. Downward facing dog. Any way you like. Inhale, exhale. Left leg lift. Step forward lunge. Stand all the way up. Nice. Right side of the room. Downward dog. Left leg lift. Sure. Step forward lunge. A high crescent warrior up. And prayer position left. High. See, again, the importance of twisting. Hands down, plank. Lower your body. Set your hands wider than your mat, up on piano fingers. Twist cobra left. Whoa, and downward facing dog. Good. Feel the stretch on the opposing side. Right leg lift. Come on now. Step the right foot forward. Yes. Stand all the way up, inhaling. Good. Left side, downward dog. Come on, let's do it. Right leg lift. Step forward lunge. A high crescent warrior. See, now remember that idea of fading back. Fading back, falling back. Prayer position over right. Downward dog and plank. Lower your body. Set your hands wider than your mat. Twist cobra right. Till you feel the stretching along the left rib. Feel some stretching there? Good. Downward facing dog. We'll do one more. That means your left leg's going to lift. Yeah, it is. Step forward lunge. Come on up, over, downward dog on the right. Some nice easy patterns this morning. And left leg lift, step forward into the lunge. High crescent warrior. Good. See, fade back. And in one way, I'm sort of pushing up, but it gets my ribs to the rear, and you can always re-bend to the front leg. Prayer position. Nice. And plank. Lower your body. Set your hands wider than the mat. Twist cobra left. 3 and 2 and 1. Child's pose. Awesome. Child's pose. Great. Now come all the way out onto your belly. Send, please, your right hand a little bit forward, and then your left hand's going to reach back for your left foot. Good. Now, watch what I do with my hand, left hand. It's an alternate grip, and this grip allows your left elbow to bend, and that allows you to push the foot down. It helps you push the foot down. So your left hand is pushing down the foot, and your right hand just little gentle push up the ribs. 3, 2, and 1. Great. Woo-hoo. Good. Child's pose. Good. Extend your right leg out. The left hand's going to find the right foot. Balance. Oh, tell you what, that right foot has to start thinking to go up. Up. Balance. 5. Up. 4. Up. 3. Up. 2 and 1. Great. Right foot forward in the lunge. Straight out the left leg, right arm twist up, inhale. Both elbows drop down on the inside. Now there are many iterations of this stretching position. Yes, and so let's take, this one is going to be drop the left knee, press the body up. Once again, reach back left hand. This is quite difficult. And you're going to feel massive hip flexor and quad stretch. 3. And I'll just tell you, I'm doing quad stretches this morning too, because in last night's class we did a lot of hamstrings. We did full splits. And one, so you always have to go a little bit back and forth. Prasarita Padottanasana. Stand all the way up, por favor. Inhale. Up, 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 up. Good. Forward fold. Turn to the left. Downward dog. Nice. Now, let's come on out to plank and lower the body down. Get your left hand a little forward. Reach your right hand back. Now, listen, listen. Listen, kids. Kids. I know it's hard. But, you know, just keep chipping away at it. Look how I changed the grip so that the palm is pushing down. So your right hand is pushing the right foot down, and your left hand is pushing the body up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right now. Good, good, good. And child's pose. From there, come all the way out to all fours. The left leg goes back and the right hand's going to hold on to it. So across to the opposing foot. Send your foot up. 5. Send it up on its own. 4. Has nothing to do with your arm. 3. Right? 2. And a 1. Nice. Good. Go ahead. Step that left foot forward. Stretch out the right leg. Twist away from me. Left arm goes up. Inhale, and then both elbows drop down. Right down to the center. Good. You see how that is? Now, a lot of different things we can do here for today. We're going to straighten out the arms and lift up. Bend the right knee down. I know. Don't freak out. Tell your foot to come to your hand. Yay! There it is. And then hold the stretch. 3 and 2 and 1. Whoa! Downward facing dog. Now we have yet to do a sun salute. Can you believe? And we're just going to do 2. We're just going to do 2. Stay facing this way. Please take your right foot, lift and step it forward to top of mat, followed by the left and forward fold. Enjoy this forward fold stretch because we really haven't done this today. And stand all the way upright and prayer position. So we'll do 2 sun salutes. Set your intentions for the day. You are strong. You are beautiful. You are, in fact, every adjective. You're smart. You're angry. You're tired. You're resilient. The knowledge is that you are all of those things in one. Set your intentions for the day. Take your arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Right foot back in the lunge. Inhale. Down dog. Exhale. Bend your knees, arch your back, look up, inhale. Drop the chin in the chest or take your chaturanga. Upward facing dog or cobra, inhale. And downward facing dog, exhale. Step your right foot forward, followed by your left, exhale. Stand all the way up, inhaling, and prayer position. Pause. Pause and set your intentions. Really think about it. One more salute on the left side. Arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Yes. Left leg back in the lunge. Breathe. Inhale. Stay with me. Downward facing dog is your exhale. Yeah, you did. Bend your knees. Arch your back. Drop the chest or take your chaturanga. Flatten and cobra. Up. Cobra. Up. And downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Let's start to finish by taking pigeon on the right side. We're going to stay here. So the right leg is going to lift. Draw the right knee and the right foot forward. I get my blanket out and I put a blanket underneath my right hip and then pull the right foot forward. Like, hey, like, oh, hello. Yeah, that's where that foot is supposed to be. Now, my teacher would say it's not a pigeon stretch. It's really just a piriformis stretch. So he's usually saying that we have to lift up. So to make it more like a pigeon, you're trying to sit up. So for my clients out there, my clients, Eric and Amanda, I worked with yesterday. So you have to try to send your energy up. But then we so enjoy folding forward over the pose, so now we take that. The only thing that I ask is that the right knee is with your right armpit, and the right foot is with your left armpit. So the shin bone goes straight across the front. Who cares how low you go? You know, get the legs in the right position first. And then you'll have something. 5, 4. That's what you want. You want to have something at the end of the day. 3. 2. And we're going back to downward facing dog. Yeah. I get the blanket out and step back. Cool. Cool. Right on. Almost there for a Wednesday morning. If you're watching this on YouTube, who knows what day it is or what time? I don't know. Left leg lift. Sure. Left knee forward. If you're like my brother works a graveyard shift, so you know, I mean, morning for him is like 2 p.m. Now see, here you are, use that front shin bone and try to press yourselves up. Yep. Up. So morning, the idea of morning is just anytime you're gonna get something going, breathe deep and concentrate. Set your intentions. Now the forward fold. Again, I just ask that the left knee is under the left armpit and the left foot is underneath the right armpit. You can see the alignment of the shin bone. Don't worry about how low you go. If you're up on elbows, it's all good. Good in the neighborhood. How you feeling? Check in with yourself. Check in with yourself. And then remember that you are all adjectives. So it's not like one adjective. Don't do double adjective. And what I mean by that is, well, I feel lousy and that's bad. Like, oh gosh, don't double up on it. Just, I feel lousy. And come on up. Let's stay facing the left. Roll back on your back. Give your knees a hug. You know what I mean? I'm laughing because we all do that. We all like double up on it. It's bad enough we don't feel, you know, wonderful or young or whatever it is. But then we associate those feelings, you know, as not genuine parts of ourselves. You are all adjectives. You are everything as one. Well, resting in Shavasana. If you have another restorative pose that you'd like to go to, that's a good idea. You can go to it now. Sometimes I recommend Lord of the Fishes. Shoulder stand, Sarvangasana. That's great for the morning. This is the Gayatri. Om Bhurvava Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimai Dhiyo Yo Prachodayam Om Bhurvava Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimai Dhiyo Yo Prachodayam. The light in me sees and recognizes the light in you. And for that we say, Namaste.